My beautiful friends, and yes, you're all beautiful. I don't care what you may think of yourself. To me, you're freaking beautiful. Let us talk. I'm almost speechless, almost, but not quite, because we have a lot to talk about. My lovely notepad. Look at it. I scribbled stuff out. I wrote stuff on it. Oh, it's just lovely, and I'm gonna hope I can keep it together. I swear to you. I might lose it. So anyway, Friday, finally, Friday, May 7th, 2021. How about, sorry, how about despite the fact that we made history today, a historic miss with regard to this jobs number, it could not possibly have been worse. There's no way that this jobs number today could have been worse. And despite that, new record high for the Dow Jones Industrial Average, new record high for the S&P 500. People, what's behind it? You already know. You already know. And we really do have to talk. So, new record highs for the market. Lovely. It's not going to stop. You know why. We'll talk more about that. But did you see the dollar? The dollar today got decimated. It fell 0.83%. That is tremendous when we're talking about the dollar here. So the dollar going the way of the dodo bird. Now, why would you imagine? Look, I understand that if you follow this blog, you're laughing. That's number one. Number two, I know you get it. So tell me, because I can hear you, why the dollar got decimated today and the stock market ripped higher. Exactly. Because the Federal Reserve will be keeping their foot through the floor. The Federal Reserve must now go, I don't know if there's a term for this, hyper nuclear with regard to debt acquisition, debt issuance, just to keep us where we are. Otherwise, we implode immediately. Okay, just so you know, real quick, the Federal Reserve's balance sheet, the last year to date right now, has gone up 118%. And if you think that's a lot, well, you haven't seen it. We're talking about hundreds of percent from here is going to happen. And that's the reason why the dollar cratered today. Again, so the market knows those people that are holding dollars, losers, okay, they should have listened to me when I said get out of the dollar and maybe buy some cryptocurrencies or get into gold and silver or something along those lines. But no, the dollar shills out here, they want you stuck in that dollar. And they're losing. They want you to lose too. Misery loves company. Forget about it. So, yeah, the market today put on new record highs because it knows for a fact that the Fed has to go hyper nuclear with this debt revolving door, which is obviously an inflation machine designed to inflate the stock market, suck the middle class dry, and destroy the dollar in its current form. I mean, people, you got it. You know the mechanism. I know for a fact that you're watching this stuff during the day without me, and you're going, whoa, this is exactly what Greg's been talking about. This is exactly what he's been talking about. And it is exactly what I've been talking about. And it's just not going to stop. And as a matter of fact, we heard from Lex Luthor all day today. Neil Kashkari, Fed President Neil Kashkari, Lex Luthor of the Federal Reserve. We're going to talk about him too in my lovely notepad. It's right over there. I'm getting excited just looking at it. So, gold and silver put on a gain today. Just beautiful. Cryptocurrency is doing well today. Crude oil, really nice turnaround as the dollar got decimated. Again, crude oil is priced in dollars. So it takes more weaker dollars to buy anything, even a barrel of crude oil. Imagine my shock here. 10-year yield came down a little bit. Look at the setup. Look at the setup, people. We got a dollar getting decimated, a Federal Reserve that's going to go. Maybe you could help me out. I really could use your help. What's the term? Because I've explained to you over the years the Fed is going to go nuclear, it's going to go hyper-nuclear. Now I'm telling you it's going to go hyper-nuclear. It's going to. That's their plan, their final solution to literally just inflate on a scale that you cannot possibly believe, while they're running their inflation machine. Again, in one door, out the other, in one door, out the other. Issuing debt, buying debt, buying everything, funneling dollars around the world, effectively dollarizing the world. You think this is by accident? Really? I know that you know it's not by accident. People, we are in a freak show. Let me show you this. Look. This is a freak show. This is what it looks like. It's even worse than that. Okay? Worse, way, way worse than that. And that was pretty bad. So let's go to my notepad. You can't have it. And I only have a few pages left. I am going to cry when I run out. I really am. Anyway, let us begin, because I already covered the markets, the freak show. I made myself into a little bit of a freak, for which I already am. You know that. I explained to you why the dollar cratered today, why the stock market hit a new record high with regard to the Dow, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ even put on a nice gain today. I mean, people, come on. Come on. Lovely. Oh, how about I hit you with another piece of economic news. So we understand today a historic miss with regard to this jobs number. I mean, oh, no. Hold on a minute here. Are you paying attention? CNBC, especially today, Fox Business, Bloomberg, they are parading out, I don't know, some kind of things that look like people. I don't know. I think they pulled these people off the street. They give them a nice shave, they put a suit on them, and they give them a script, and they say, read this. Well, what they're saying to you is the jobs number, although it could not possibly have been worse, well, they're trying to convince you that, well, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. CNBC all day had, as a matter of fact, right at the closing bell, I don't know how many of you were watching, I just happened to catch it, they had some freak who's trying to explain to you in some roundabout, upside-down, twisted way with his head stuffed up his ass, okay, trying to explain to you that the number really doesn't matter too much. It really, it could have been worse. I told you I was going to flip out. Oh, I got a freaking headache. I'm never going to do that again. Oh. I don't do drugs, and I barely drink. I'm dead serious. Anyway, so here we go. Here's another piece of lovely economic news for you. Consumer debt, as I have explained to you, is exploding. So despite the fact that, people are, all embracing these stimulus checks and socialism, so they went out and they spent their stimmy checks, and you know what else that they did? They borrowed beyond their eyeballs even further. So they were richer for a day when they got their little stimmy checks. And then they went out and they borrowed against it, I guess. I don't know how they pulled it off. But consumer debt is exploding. As a matter of fact, it's a new all-time record high, and it's not going to stop either. You see, consumerism is the backbone of this slave society that they're creating here. They need people to consume and then consume more and then borrow to do it. It's not just, you see, people are like using themselves as a derivative, feeding the monster here. And the Federal Reserve, let me show you what they're doing. They're spraying their shorts, and this is what they're all doing right now, including Lex Luthor. They're having multiple orgasms right now. Okay, the more debt they issue, the more debt they buy, the happier they become. The more debt they're called on to issue by the current freak show administration, which is not the real government, the more orgasmic they become. You understand? That's just the way it is. It's a lovely thing. It really is. So again, I told you about the Fed's buying spree is going to go super ultra beyond hypernuclear. I don't know. Come up with something for me because I need some help. Now let me let you in on another big secret here. You know, hold off on that. I want to go. I want to talk to Lex Luthor about Lex Luthor. So Lex Luthor, you know, our Fed president Neil Kashkari, and the man is Lex Luthor. Um, this is what he said. Are you ready? Because of this abysmal number today, and just to play off of that, it will take years for the United States to reach full employment. At least Lex Luthor did give us a little bit of truth today. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. You know, we have arch villain Lex Luthor, but at the same time, he's telling us a little bit of truth that we already know. So it really doesn't matter now, does it? No, absolutely not. Um, I don't know, people. It's completely nuts. Now let me go on to this one because this is just beautiful, in my opinion. So we found out today that Goldman Sachs, I'm reading this is verbatim, is seeking to broaden its exposure to cryptocurrencies. Imagine my shock. How about I'm not surprised at all because no, you know why I'm not surprised. Yeah. So and if you believe that this is just Goldman Sachs now, the super bank of Wall Street, one of the super banks of Wall Street, that is going to be increasing its exposure to cryptocurrencies. How about no? How about they're all doing it and they're all going to continue doing it moving forward? This is why this guy has been telling you since time immemorial, okay, that he's a bull with regard to cryptocurrencies, and I'm even more bullish now. People, do you get it? I am trying to protect you. I am trying to help you. It's costing me my sanity. I'm being honest with you. You saw what I did before, and I got a headache from that. But it's really costing me my sanity. I'm going to end up in a rubber freaking room, and I hope some of you come to visit me there. Crazy. Absolutely wild stuff. Anyway, look. That's it. That's it. Let's put an end to this week, okay? I would like to do that. But before I do, and I leave you off with my favorite three things, tomorrow, at least I am hoping, because I don't have his video yet. Where are you, Crypto Kid? I hope you catch the newest video from the Crypto Kid. I have no idea what he's going to do it on. Sometimes we converse during the week about it. I don't know. But Crypto Kid, counting on you, and I have a lot of people out here counting on you, especially now that we know that Goldman Sachs Superbank is going to be increasing its exposure to cryptocurrencies. All right, look, so we got that down. Okay, you're going to see the Crypto Kid tomorrow. You're going to see me Sunday for my markets a look ahead, and I can tell you it's going to be lovely right now. So I hope to see you there. Anyway, people, it's Friday. What I want you to do, okay, do it for me, because I'm really losing it. Come in, bring it in. No one's watching you. Bring it in, all right? Love each other, care about each other, and be charitable, please. All right, with that said, I really do love all of you. I mean that from my heart, and that probably is what keeps me sane to a certain degree. Otherwise, I swear to you, I'd be in a rubber room now. Please share the video. Very important stuff here. I'm counting on all of you to share my work. That'll help me stay sane too. I'm out of here. See ya.